Check, check, check. All right. Volume levels look good, so I'm gonna assume that everything is working right and I can be heard. Mic sounds good and the music isn't too loud and all that kind of stuff. I don't know if anybody's in here or not to help me out and tell me, so I'm just gonna roll with it. So let's see, we've got the this is all the remaining teams that were not chosen, so they're the teams that will be available for the randomizing. And here are our chosen teams. There were 10 spots available, and between 4 of you guys, 6 teams were chosen. So a couple with 2 spots, and appreciate you 4 guys a ton. And I mean, I probably say it every break, but I definitely don't do all of this for myself. I do it, you know, to, I guess, share the enjoyment with anybody that wants to participate in. But while it's fun to pull the cards and, you know, see what cool stuff can be pulled, you know, I do this for you guys, so, you know, I'm trying to pull good stuff and nice cards for you. So it doesn't really do me any good buying these products and going through these breaks for spots not to be taken. So for you guys to buy in and participate in the breaks, you know, it's the reason I do it. So I appreciate it, and I appreciate your patience. I know, like I said in a post that I made about it, was continually working on growing the channel and growing the group, and guess I need to figure out better ways of growing the group. I look at other break groups and there's hundreds, if not thousands, of people in their groups, and I had 62 at one point, down to 60 now. A couple guys left, which is fine. There's only as many as 10 that ever participate anyways, so you know, 10 out of 60 people participating in the breaks, you know, why are the other 50 even in the group? But you know, all I can do is announce the breaks and encourage participation, but ultimately, you know, it's up to you guys to participate. So you know, it makes it more fun for me whenever all the spots get filled and the breaks can be bigger. But so keeping it at a limited break with random teams has been the best way of doing it. And I don't know, I don't know why people aren't taking the spots. I, you know, have decreased the amount as far as, you know, products that are included in each break to keep the cost down. So doing smaller breaks, hoping that it's maybe more affordable, if that's one of the reasons people aren't doing it. But you know, keeping the cost point down, trying to get more people involved. But anyways, as far as growing the group and trying to get more people in on it, I don't know what I need to do to make that happen, but it's something I need to figure out so that we can get more people in the group, which means more people buying into the breaks, which means more breaks happening and filling quicker. So that's the ultimate goal, is for, I would love for the brakes to fill the day that I post the you know, the announcement for each break. It'd be awesome if the breaks filled by the end of that day and the break can happen the next day after it's posted. If we can get there, I would be more than happy to do, you know, as many as maybe 3 breaks in a week. That would be ideal for me. Like I said, my enjoyment is just ripping the packs and, you know, pulling the cards. You know, of course, the better the card, the more I wish it was going to be mine, but that doesn't make it any less enjoyable. You know, like, I'm happy for you that I pulled you that card. So the enjoyment is just in ripping the packs and pulling the cards. You know, and I'm ecstatic for whoever those cards go to. Unfortunately, and fortunately, I guess, mixed feelings about it whenever all the spots don't fill, but I don't know. The way I look at it is, you know, the spots that don't fill means, you know, money not reimbursed towards the products that were bought, and, you know, all the costs that goes into doing the breaks. So, as much as I hate to do it, the only thing I know to do is for the remaining open spots just to go to the dealer, I guess. I don't know a right way or a good way to put it, but you know, I may just hang on to the cards to include in small stacks for future breaks. I guess it's up to me what I do with them, but you know, it feels weird to be the breaker and not all of the cards go to other people. So I don't know, maybe it's just me feeling weird about it when I shouldn't, but that's not really the point of doing the breaks, is for me to get cards out of it. It's for me to pull cards for other people. So you know, that's the whole intention of doing the breaks. But when all the spots don't fill, then I don't know what else to do other than just keep the cards for the open spots. So you know, I can't really have a certain amount of buy-in spots with certain amount of random teams and the numbers not match up evenly to distribute everything evenly between everybody else. So I don't know, it's just the way that makes sense to me to do, so that's how I'm gonna do it. But hopefully after this, it's not something that even has to be mentioned or thought about. You know, hopefully all the spots from here on out just get filled up by other people. And there's several that have been kind of regulars that have been buying in that didn't buy into this one, and I'm not sure why, but you know, it doesn't matter why. You know, that's their choice. It's all your guys' choice. Up to you, whether you participate or not. And if you don't or you can't, then that's none of my business. So I'm not gonna try to make it my business. But a lot of rambling for maybe nothing. Hopefully we can just grow the group and get it to where the breaks just fill up as soon as they're announced, and I can just rip packs and ship them out to everybody that bought in. So all that being said, let's get into the randomization. So here are our buy-ins. We've got Drew chose the Mariners, Jeff getting the Pirates and the Royals, Joey getting the Cardinals, Adam getting the Angels and the Rays. And that leaves 4 empty spots. So what I'm going to do is just put DCB for, of course, D'Lo card breaks as the 4 empty spots, which means 3 random teams per spot. So there will be 12 of the team randomizations that stay here. And here's our list. So there's the picks. And I thought I was ready and I'm not. Let me get the card breaks. the random.org going here. And I need a list. All right, so first up, we'll randomize the list of teams. So we'll get the list of teams pasted in there. And roll to see how many times to random. Why is my mouse not working? There we go. All right, we are going to randomize that list 6 times. There's 1, 2, 3. What is going on? Three, 4, 5, and 6. Double check that was, yep, 6. Okay. I have no idea. I'm using my mouse pad on my laptop and it's like glitching out and just randomly not working right, which is awesome. It's definitely my first investment is going to be a USB power station, I think it's called, because I'm going off of my 2 USB ports in my laptop, which is a gaming laptop, should be more powerful. But I do have, it only has 2 USB ports in it, and I have like 6 things that I need plugged into USB. So I've got my capture card for the live streaming, just several other things, mouse, microphone, you know, all the stuff, all the gear for streaming. And of course, mouse is so much easier than using this mouse pad. But with that power, so it's powering all those things off of 1 USB port, but with that power station, it hooks up to the computer, and each port is powered separately through that, so you don't have to worry about everything trying to be powered off of 1 port. Is desperately needed. All right, started with Guardians, ended with Athletics. Started with Guardians, end with Athletics. So there's our random team order. Now, this part's gonna take a minute. Let's start a new list here. We've got Drew. Gotta hit enter every time. Drew's 2 random teams. And Jeff's 2 entries there. Then Joey. finally Adam's 2 spots. And ended off with the 4 house spots all being randomized. So I need to paste that 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. All right, that should be our remaining, was it 24 spots? So let's roll again, and we're randomizing 8 times. And here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back to the lag and delay and glitching. Please stop. 6. 7. Last time. 8. Copy that. Paste it there. And there's our list. All right, let's put it all together. Oh, this is gonna drive me crazy. Please work. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. Line these all up the same, just for my OCD. Oh, work. Holy cow. All right, and I'm gonna put this list in order here. Maybe. Let's put the team names back in order. Actually, I gotta select it all. And that's column G. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna throw this laptop up against the wall here in a minute. But here's our teams. We've got Jeff with the Diamondbacks, the Braves staying home, Jeff with the Orioles and the Red Sox, the Cubs going to Adam, the White Sox going to Joey, the Reds to Drew, Guardians, Rockies, Tigers, Astros all staying here. Royals were a team pick for Jeff. Angels were the team pick for Adam. Dodgers, Marlins, Brewers, Twins staying here. Mets to Adam, Yankees to Adam. A's staying here. Phillies to Adam. Pirates were team pick for Jeff. Padres and Giants staying here. Mariners were Drew's pick. Cardinals were Joey's pick. Rays were Adam's pick. The Rangers are going to Jeff. Blue Jays to Joey. And the Nationals to Drew. So there we have it. I'm going to grab this link, make it shareable. Grab the shareable link to make it viewable, so that if anybody wants to reference back to it while the break is happening, it'll bring you here where you can see it all. It's just allows you to come to this spreadsheet and just view it. So all you'll be able to do is see the lists and look back to it if you need to, or are curious, or if you weren't able to be here to see this part and want to see who you got and who everybody else got. So that's gonna do it for this little segment of the team selections. I'll probably do it this way from now on, just in case anybody is only interested in tuning in for the break. That way this part's not clunking up the beginning of the live stream for the break. We can do it separately and get it out of the way before the break starts. But I'll still go live with it. It'll just be not live on not seen, I guess, not a video that's viewable if you just go to my YouTube channel. But I will always share the link in the comments for the break that is happening. So kind of like I did for this one. So I'll plan on doing that from now on. And like I said, in a little over 30 minutes, I think I'm gonna print off my list to make it easier for me to keep track of who got what, and for me personally to reference back to it as the break's going along. So I'm gonna get everything ready on my end to do the break, maybe grab a bite to eat real quick, and in a little over 30 minutes from now, I'll be going live to do the break. So planning on jumping straight into that right at 1 o'clock Central Time. So see you guys in about 30 minutes.